You like my jacket?
I love your jacket.
I came as the middle floor carpet. The stage manager couldn't find me. I'll go now. That was great, wasn't it? That was lovely. Oh, this is beautiful. I tell you what, it was such a roller coaster of emotions, completely and utterly, in those 4 songs. Hannah is my favourite of your collaboration of the 3 albums.
Really?
It's sensational.
Aww.
I'm an optimist tonight. We're going for Lost in Sunshine first, I think. Definitely because I've got a tan.
Yes, you just come back from holiday.
I have come back from holiday, especially for this. We're going to do, this is the order of service. So we're going to do a few questions here on stage. You're going to sing some more songs. And then we're going to get some questions from the floor, be it swirly carpet or something else, but I'm guaranteed it'll be sticky. And, well, yeah, you've been here before, haven't you? And haven't we all? I looked at some of those questions online, actually, and I got actually a bad signal, and I picked up a dating app. We'll come to those questions later. Anyway, right, so you two, this is the 3rd of the 3 albums that you talked about that you would do. How does it work, the dynamic between the 2 of you? Because it's such a sensationally successful collaboration. Who's boss is what I'm really trying to say.
Really? You're Mike, you can talk as well. I like your sign language. I don't know about that. I think it's quite balanced, isn't it?
It's very balanced.
And actually, it's kind of interesting that we did say we'd do 3 albums and then stop, because I don't really know what to do next.
Well, you've just got to fly the nest, Sophie.
Oh,
it's fine. I'll just cry myself to sleep for the rest of my life.
I'm sure we'll end up doing more stuff together. The dynamic is actually, I think we're quite similar actually when we're writing, because we're both we're quite impulsive and a little bit impatient in a good way, and that if something isn't really grabbing us, we'll probably just move on to something else. And I would say probably about 90% of the songs we've ever written we've done in a day, actually. We're quite quick once we get onto something we're excited by.
Yeah, and I think when we're writing we're really very much open to anything, writing about anything we like. Well, anything that you like, obviously, because you have to sing it. But there's not really any sort of rules. But it does have to be, hopefully, a good song.
Yeah, and I think actually I spent a long time writing, sort of in much more of a scattergun way from my earlier albums, and I really loved that experience, and it was really good for me in lots of ways as well, because you sort of get to flex your songwriting muscle, and you have to go into new environments and quickly kind of find a way to write with people that you don't know so well. But what's been lovely about how Ed and I write is I felt so safe. I've been able to literally walk in with any idea, and it's an amazing freedom to have that. Plus we find lots of things funny as well, so we spend a lot of time laughing.
I spend most of my time trying to make Sophie laugh by telling very inappropriate jokes.
And it's so hard to make me laugh, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good joke.
Well, I try to push the boundaries,
Because you were talking about margaritas just now, and I reckon you make a mean cocktail, whatever it is.
Well,
which must be part of the equation of writing songs, surely.
What, drinking?
Yeah.
Actually, no. Well, you've suggested it a few times, but no. I I have to drive to and from Ed's anyway. But also, no, I feel like when I go to work, and obviously it's a bit of an indulgence to call it work anyway. But when we're writing, I've normally had to make provision at home, and I really want to get the most out of it, so we do just kind of get in there and start getting ideas down and getting excited about stuff. And it's been so lovely. These albums have been a complete joy. I'm so proud of them.
They're incredible. They're really sophisticated, and they're also really catchy, which is 2 very difficult things to get in the same sentence. Certainly in my career, that's for sure. So I'm just interested in the theme of this particular one, because the lyrics kind of go stratospheric, literally, don't they? There's a bit of galaxy up there. There's a bit of very, very advanced thinking out in the universe. What is the general theme?
Well, initially, because we've always used a sort of location as inspiration, so we had Wanderlust that was sort of Eastern European, then we took ourselves to Latin America for Familia, and with this one, in January of 2020, I was getting ready to go to Japan for the first time. We were like, oh wow, that's an amazingly sort of rich idea of a place to write about. So I had a fantasy version of it, and then a sort of a version after I'd come back. But obviously, because we also went into a period of time where no one could go anywhere, I think we did inadvertently write lots of songs about escape, sometimes escaping the entire planet.
It really, a lot, yeah, it definitely was, a lot of it was about kind of getting out of somewhere, being stuck somewhere, escapism. And it actually, weirdly, it translated, it transferred itself into when I was making my own record. I kind of, some of the songs ended up being like, you know, sort of wanting to just run away. And I think also something that's important to say about the 3 albums is that even though we're kind of like, they're inspired by certain parts of the world, it was never like going to be like, it was never going to be, you know, very on the nose. It was just kind of loosely inspired. Yeah, no, but it was like, you know, it was just, it wasn't like, you know, cultural appropriation or anything, you know, it was just...
No, it's just like a texture. It's like a place you can close your eyes, like a dream of somewhere.
And it's escapism in that way as well, you know.
It's really fun. And we both found that quite a rich way to kind of step into something and contextualize it. And I always thought of it a bit like painting a picture. You've got all these palette colours and you sort of go, right, we need something here and what's happening on this side, and it's like the canvas gets filled, isn't it?
Yeah,
and then we know when we finished as well.
It's a beautiful canvas. And one final question before you go on to actually sing. It is getting hot in here, you're right, isn't it? You're going to strip...
Are you boiling?
You're boiling.
Who's hot?
No? Oh yeah, someone's doing that. Or were they doing that? Or were they doing that?
No,
I don't know.
not that.
No, not that.
Come on.
No,
How lovely everybody is.
Exactly. In terms of obviously what Hannah means, blossom, I've known you for such a long time, and I've seen this extraordinary talent grow and blossom for many, 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 many years. I mean, doesn't she get better and better and better the whole time? The whole time. It's incredible.
It's very generous.
And no, it's a fact, it's true. You know me, I speak the truth, I speak the truth.
But please don't do that here.
I'm not going to do that, no, not at all, not at all. We'll do that later. And on Sunday, your extraordinary performance, you said that was your career highlight, which it has to be, doesn't it?
It's one of them, yeah. But I'm lucky. I think I'm having lots of fun all the time. I mean, this is really special. I've been doing what I do a really long time, and I've been a bit blown away by how amazingly, you know, supportive everybody's been about Hannah, and it's just, I don't know, that the longer I do what I do, the more appreciative I am of the fact that I get to do it. And I mean, yes, it was incredible playing the Pyramid, but this is equally amazing. It's like I'm still doing new things and having new adventures.
It's better than Glasgow, isn't it, right now? It is.
Also, this actually, when you get home, you can watch it on the red button as well, so.
Good one.
Yeah, and how? We won't dwell on that, will we?
Drop the mic now.
Huge error. Yeah. Oops. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to let you get on. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you later with those questions. Sharpen
Yes.
those tongues, everybody. I know where you are. We've got your email addresses. You spoke a lot, Pablo. You didn't stop.
I just don't want it to come
Sorry,
on
I
my
should have come
side.
to you. Yeah.